Hello everyone, welcome to Average Joe Watch Reviews. Today we have a very special video because Zampieri Watches from Canada has sent us a watch for us to review today. So I'm extremely excited. We're going to do an unboxing, get a live reaction, but I wanted to share a little bit of history. How many times do we have we owned a watch, bought a watch where we knew the history of the watch prior to? Do we know the history of Seiko? Do we know the history of Bulova? Absolutely not. Most of us don't. Some of us might. So the story behind this watch company is extremely interesting. I really took note because it's an average Joe who created a watch because he wasn't happy with watches that were in the price range that he could afford. So the story goes, Ben was on a date back in 2015 with a young lady that he really liked. He forgot his watch because, you know, in the era of smartphones, he figured, I could just tell the time with my smartphone. But further conversation with the young lady, she was talking about how a man is not looked upon as being serious if he doesn't have a watch on. So right then and there, he really kind of took notice and said, you know what, watches are pretty important. So, you know, he went back home, he dusted off the watch that his aunts and uncles gave him. It was a Swiss watch from Italy, and, you know, he noticed there was a crack in the crystal. So he really had to be careful with it, and then he eventually just put it away because he didn't want to damage it. So he bought a watch for around $500, and he did a lot of research. And, you know, he was very disappointed at the quality of the watch at that price point. And this is where Zampieri comes in, okay? He wanted the top grain leather. He wanted, you know, the best steel. He wanted the best movement, all for right around a $500 and less price point. And you can get this watch that we're going to unbox today for less than $500. This is the story of Zampieri. So, with no further ado, I think we should dive into the unboxing. Okay, and cut this last part right there. We'll flip it over. Wrapped in bubble wrap, which is a very nice touch. Helps protect during transit. As I said, this came from Canada all the way over to the East Coast here in the United States in the Philadelphia area. So, here we go, guys. This has Zampieri branding embossed with some silver foil. Very nice. Certificate of authenticity. Sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, which is, wow, nice touch. I actually forgot about that. 5 ATM water resistance. I'll flash that right there below with what that is. Ooh, I saw pictures, but I wasn't expecting this even has velvet on the top, again with the Zampieri branding here. Then you bring back the velvet cover, and now you have yourself, wow. So when I flip the box, you get more of the velvet felt-like material. We have some exposed hinges there that are very nice. This is a lacquered box. Look at that. You even get a little, we push the button. We open the box. Look at that, guys. I mean, the packaging is beautiful. There it is. Look at that white enamel dial, guys. Wow. That is just pure white. Very soft. Full grain Italian calf leather, guys. Zampieri logo, branding on it. Cool touch. This is the easy deployment system, guys. Look at that. That's how easy it is to change your straps if you decide to do it. So this is rose gold, okay? Rose gold hands, rose gold applied markers, and you have the Zampieri logo stamped on the white enamel dial. At the time of this review, it is 3:35. So I'm going too far there. Here we go. 3:35 on the dot. Boom. This is a Swiss quartz movement powering this watch. Now, as the certificate of authenticity said, it's a 39 millimeter. Here is the case back. So again, here's a very satisfying part of getting a watch. We have Zampieri branding, and that is the serial number, as we can see there, that matches up with their certificate of authenticity. Nice touch. And it says Swiss movement. This is the Padua 7307, all stainless steel, 5 ATM water resistance sapphire crystal. Now we take a look at the crown itself, and the crown has the Z logo right there. We have a little bit of coin edging right there. Okay. Now your back of the case has screw down. It's very light. So let's take a look at it on the wrist. First and foremost, we'll put it next to our Hamilton khaki, just to give you guys kind of a comparison. Just take a look. Now the khaki itself is a little bit of a bigger watch, but not by much. And as you can see, the 39 millimeter on the Zampieri does not wear small. In my opinion, it wears a little bit bigger than a 39. And of course, we take a look at the comparison in regards to thickness. Now look at that, guys. This might be the thinnest watch next to this Skagen that I've seen. Let's try on the Zampieri, and already it's just, I can already feel the lightness of it, but this leather strap is something I've never felt before. It's just, it's so soft, and it just conforms. There's no break-in period, it just conforms to you. So there it is, guys. Wow. I have to say I'm impressed. This is definitely a tuxedo watch. This is a watch that you would wear at a wedding, a fancy dinner, CEO boardroom type of watch. But I mean, wow. I just can't get over the case thickness. So thin. But that dial, because it's an enamel dial, so clean. I mean, this is an extremely clean dial, guys. So clean that the only thing that's on it is the brand of Zampieri. He doesn't even have to show off the fact that this is a Swiss quartz movement. Okay? The watch tells time, and it does it so elegantly. This thing feels so comfortable. It's not even funny. You have Zampieri right there on the buckle. Let me tell you something. When you see a watch on a website, it really doesn't do it justice. So let's get the case thickness. This is a 7 millimeter. Technically it's 6.5. If we were to do the khaki, for example, and this is not a thick watch, okay? This is not a thick watch. And the Hamilton is indeed right at 11. So you're looking at case thickness on a Hamilton that's basically 2 times the thickness of this watch. And you know, as I'm touching this leather, he's got it padded here, and then it just tapers down. As you can see that. That's a nice touch. You've got padding here, so it gives you more of that stability around the wrist, and then you've got that flexibility so that you could put it into the buckle just like that. So you can't appreciate what an enamel dial looks like until you see it in person. I have white dials in my collection, and you know what? I'll be right back.
2 hours later, 3 hours.
Alright, so I brought down some white watches that I own. White enamel versus steel. This is just a regular white dial, sunburst effect on a Nixon. Again, they're both white. White's face Seiko. Again, both white. But you don't know white until you've seen an enamel dial. Here's a Seiko, once again. Classic piece, beautiful piece, but again, white enamel. is the true definition of what white is supposed to look like. I don't know how many watches you've seen with white enamel dials, but wow. This is my first. And when he said, you know, when I read up on white enamel dial, I'm like, okay, well, what's the big deal about enamel? What's white enamel? What does that have to do with anything? Well, now I know. White enamel is brilliant, especially in person. I mean, wow. When you see this watch, it just pops. And look, I love my white watches, but there's no comparison in regards to the whiteness of this. And it's like a glowing white. It's not just like white, it pops. So, guys, if you're looking for a micro brand for under $500 and you're looking for a Swiss movement and you're looking for the finest qualities of leather, you're looking for 316L stainless steel, you're looking for an enamel dial, you're looking for elegance, you're looking for a very thin profile, something that just looks incredible with a suit and tie, a tuxedo. If you're looking for a watch company that takes pride in their packaging, I challenge you to find a watch that produces this type of quality all the way around the board for this price range at any brand. I challenge you to find me one. This brand here has knocked it out of the park when it comes to its elegance and its sheer class. And I love the fact that it's just so simple. I hope you guys enjoyed my review and unboxing of the Zampieri watch. And again, thanks to Ben at Zampieri Watches for providing this watch for the review. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. Please, click that like. Please subscribe to the channel. We're almost there at 1,000. Thanks for watching. Please take care of each other. I'll see you guys next time.